Hey guys, Shaun here from Raise the Bar, and today we're going to discuss flexible dieting. Now, we've got another video on this channel talking about flexible dieting. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because in the other video, me and Nathan, we specifically talk about being flexible with your nutrition over the course of the week, which is what it's about ultimately. You know, you got to look at things over a 7-day period. But we were more so talking about things in terms of if you're having, say, 21 meals over the space of the week, is having 3 of those meals, which are a little bit more flexible. Now I'm actually going to talk about how to do this on a daily basis or like an hourly basis, and how to be flexible with your nutrition. Now, as a base guideline, what we like to do, we like to say about 10 to 20% of your total calorie intake on a daily basis, you can have whatever you want. So if you're eating 1,500 to 1,700 calories, then you should really allow yourself anywhere between 150 to 300 calories worth of whatever your favorite foods or your favorite snack. So that might be a Kit Kat with your cup of tea, might be a packet of crisp on your lunch alongside after you've had your chicken salad or whatever that might be. But allowing yourself that 20% daily flexibility is going to allow you to have that little daily treat to kind of keep you going, rather than going strict, all out, you know, all or nothing mentality. You're super strict, eating super clean all the time, and then you get to Saturday, Sunday, and you're just craving a packet of crisp. But because you're craving them that much, you end up having a whole 6-pack of packets of crisp, rather than just say 1 pack. So I always use this example. I had a client who lost 4.5 stone a couple of years ago. He went from having a big beer belly to having abs. Like, he literally pretty much had a 6-pack. It was an incredible transformation. It was over the space of 12 months as well. It was one of my best transformations. Super over the moon with it. And what he done is, on a daily basis, he was having a packet of Skips and a chocolate biscuit for his lunch. Well, not for his lunch, he was having that alongside his lunch. So he was having like a tuna salad or chicken salad, and then he was having like a cup of tea, and then like a Kit Kat and a packet of Skips. Now, Skips are about 90 calories or like 97 calories per pack, and a Kit Kat was probably about 150 calories maybe. I'm not too sure. Look it up. But in saying that, he was eating 1,900 to 2,000 calories a day. So he had a leeway of about 400 calories a day that he could get away with having whatever he wanted. Now, in saying that, what you do actually need to make sure is that you're also hitting your fiber intake. So you want to be having, say, 15 grams of fiber a day, whilst also having that flexible daily intake of whatever you want. So to put this into context, if, let's say, you was to eat all your carbs through sugar, just sugar, okay, technically you could be in a calorie deficit, but your fiber will be like severely low, and that is not healthy. You're going to get blocked up, you're not going to have regular bowel movements, and then you might actually store more weight because you've got more waste in your stomach, you're not really pooing like you should be. It just makes things a little bit more complicated. So you want to make sure that on a daily basis you're hitting your fiber intake, whilst also having that 20% from whatever you want. Does that make sense? Cool. Now, in saying that, you could do 20% of your calories from whatever you want on a daily basis. So let's say that's 200 calories a day. You could go, so say 200 calories a day over the space of 5 days. It's 1,000 calories. Or alternatively, I have had a couple of clients who've done this before. They've not ate those calories, so they've had 200 calories less than they were going to originally. So if someone's going to have 2,000 calories, then they've ate 1,800 daily, and then had a little bit of a bigger cheat day on the weekend. So it's almost like you're saving your calories. But then once again, you've got to ask yourself, if you have a bad relationship with food, is that going to be good for your mindset and your relationship with food to actually do that? So if you're going to save some calories for the weekend or whatever it might be, is that a healthy way to go about it? For some people it is, for other people it's not. So what I like to do, if I know I'm going to be drinking, I'm actually going out for a few drinks tonight myself, but I don't want to be in a stupid calorie surplus. So what I'll actually do today is I will keep my calories very minimal. I've just had some coffee, I haven't had any breakfast, just black coffees this morning, just to kind of keep the appetite at bay. I'll have a protein shake, I'll go and train, I'll have a protein shake when I get back, which is say about 200 calories. And then I will have just a big meal, like a steak, loads of vegetables before I go out. And then I'll go out and I'll have a few drinks. That will help me keep all my calories down, and then I won't have any pizza on the way home. We've got another video as well where we actually discuss alcohol and calories, so it's probably worth checking that out. So that's an example of where I would be flexible. If I know that I'm going to go out, I know that the situation's not going to be perfect, I know that I'm going to be drinking, so okay, what can I do like to offset the calories that I'm going to be taking in from drink tonight? Now, yeah, I can under-eat throughout the day. It's not the healthiest thing to do. It's not the best thing. It's not the most optimal thing to do. But it will still help facilitate my progress over the next, say, 24 to 48 hours. It's not going to affect me too much. So you it's a give and take, a little bit of a push and pull. You know, you've got to compensate here and there. If you know you're going to have a big, big night, then, you know, try and compensate the day before or that day, rather than just continually overeating all the time, or overeating on the Friday, overeating on the Saturday, drinking Saturday night, overeating when you're coming home, getting a chippy, and then overeating the day after as well. So that's another example of how to be flexible. You know, your progress isn't going to be linear. So the process isn't going to be linear as well. So that means that it doesn't just go like this. You know, it's like going to be a little bit of a give and take thing. It's going to be a little bit of a wave. You know, you might lose a bit of progress, so you might have to compensate in the other direction to gain that little bit of progress back. Do you know what I mean? It's not just one straight line to success. It's usually a little bit of a wave to success. But let's roll with that wave and be conscious of that wave, so then we can make the best, most educated decisions to still progress when those bad times hit. Do you know what I mean? And doing a daily flexible calorie intake or macronutrient intake is a really good way of helping ride that wave, so to speak. So to summarize, 20% of your calories a day come from whatever you want. Now, if it ends up being 30, 40%, maybe even sometimes 50% of your calories that day just taken from junk food, you had a bad day, you've messed up, you've screwed up. Is that an excuse to just binge? Of course not. If you've had over 50% of your calories from absolute crap, try and just say, right, wait there a sec, I've messed up now. I've messed this up. I've over 50% of my calories are just been from junk. I've just ate absolute crap today, and now I've had 1,000 calories of junk food, and I've only got 500 calories left. Now, rather than just going, oh, screw it, I've messed up, rather than doing that, is say to yourself, right, okay, I've messed up, but I'm gonna have one more meal. It's going to be controlled. It's going to be high in protein. It's going to have good carbs in, with a good amount of fibre in. I'm going to have loads of vegetables with it, loads of water as well. And that's going to be my last meal of my day. I'm going to go upstairs, brush my teeth, and go to bed, or whatever, something like that. Just draw a line under it, and then that day can still finish on a good day. In terms of calorie-wise, maybe not health-wise, but you know, you can't look at the short term for health. Health is improved over a long period of time. So yes, you can do that as well. So just because it starts as a bad day does not mean it has to end as a bad day. You can always compensate the other way. You've just got to be conscious about this. People act as if they don't know what to do, when in fact, they really do know what to do. It's just that they won't consciously think about it. Ask yourself, what is the first step I need to take in order to move forward from this, in order to change this? And then usually you'll give yourself the answer. And it's just that simple. Guys, hope this has been helpful. Any questions, post below this video. Let me know. I'm always there to help. And I shall see you soon or in the gym. Bye-bye.